Hello everyone, this is Eric. Welcome to Alteryx at Lion. Today we are going to have a look at Alteryx Weekly Challenge number 211, generating email addresses. Let's have a look at the background of the challenge. Okay, so we can actually jump directly into Alteryx. Let me run this workflow first, and then I'll show you what we have been given. So we have been given just all the information in one field with all the people's name divided by comma, and then there's a number at the end of their last name. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to put them into and generating some emails and then put them into a group, which is the capital letter of their first name, and then do a count of how many emails in that group. Okay, so by looking at those information, we can do a text to column by using comma. So let me connect this. Users comma split into rows. Run this. And then we can split them into a further into first name, last name. So now we can use a regular expression tool here. Okay, we use it. Regular expression here we use is as this. Space plus, and then we use tokenize. Let's see. Yep. So some of them are having only two. Some of them are having a Shannon Barry Thomas. Okay. And then we want to use a formula tool and a broad tool at the end. A formula tool here, we can add like a last name, because the last name are not always in the same column. So we say if is none, if user 3 is none, then use user 2, else use user 3, and if. Okay, so it's taking, this is none, so take from 2, this is not none, so take from here. But I also want to get rid of the number at the end of the last name, so we can do again last name. You know what? We use last name, and we can use a regular expression replace. So we replace last name, and the pattern is like a number. So from 0 to 9 plus, and we want to, so we're looking for any number in that last name column, replace that with nothing. Okay, and then we can do email. Email equals the left the left of the first name, so we use left uppercase username 1, and we use the first letter. We concatenate with like a title case last name, concatenate with at testemail.com. Yep, that's the email. Then we can do email group. This is pretty simple. Left of email. One. We can put this into uppercase. Okay. That's the email group. Okay. Then there's another condition is in your output access any user without a valid name. So if it doesn't have a name, it's not a valid one. So we also need to do one called valid name. And the logic here is if is none. So if user 3 is none, then we use reg match. So it use user 2, and the pattern we are looking for is dot asterisk question mark. This is a lazy it represents all the words put into 0 to 9 plus. Okay, else regex match user 3, and we use the same pattern. And if. Let's run this. Okay, so if it has the number, it's gonna return -1, but there is a 0, so because this is a NA row, so this is not the one that we want. So use a filter valid name equals -1. Okay, then we can do a summarize tool. We summarize by email group. We start with group by email group, and then for email we can do string concatenate, and by using semicolon, and then we can also do a count on emails. So let's run this. Okay, so this is our final result. 23 records in the same format, same information, same count. So this is the end of this session. At Lion, when we are generating employees' email addresses, we can use this workflow, and then we can also do analysis of how many different how many people are having an email starting with the letter A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So this is probably can be used in the payroll or HR departments to do further analysis. Thank you very much.